name is SuperGeek100. Today I'm back because I'm going to be doing my last video before I head off to Jersey, and that's the dry brushing tutorial. Here's a little example of said dry brushing, and it works well on not only red, but not only silverish, but also really red colors, such as the Red Hood helmet right here. That's beside the point. Speaking of Red Hood, the reveal will be the week before I go to Comic-Con, so at the end of this month, I will not be able to get the jacket. Before I head off to New Jersey, which is another segue, I will be doing vlogs in New Jersey, so I'm going to be there July 2nd to July 19th, because all my family's up there. So, I'm going to be doing vlogs from there, and I'm probably going to get the jacket up there. Now, I got all the Saboteur suit is in bins. I got my heat gun in here. The only thing that's not in here right now is, the spirit gum, which I've yet to order, and, the paintbrushes and paint, because I've been holding off on putting them in here to do this video. So dry brushing is super simple. This will just be a quick little tutorial to show you how. Comment below, tell me what other tutorials you want to see me do, because I like doing them. So without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. Whee!
Materials you'll need are EVA Foam, 2 paintbrushes, one that is 2 inches thick for your Mod Podging, and one that is 1 inch thick that you've cut down to 1/2 inch tall. You're going to need a paper plate, Mod Podge, and 2 cans of paint, one that is your base coat that can be anything metallic, and a can of silver paint for the dry brushing. Now I'm using the flash score here and I don't really care. Here's my demonstration piece with my extremely shaky hands. It looks like I have Parkinson's, I know. Now you're going to take your Mod Podge and you're going to really struggle to open it. Now this is really important, to struggle to open it, because you've probably glued it shut at this point with all the Mod Podge. You're going to take your 2-inch brush, you're going to dip it in here, and what you're going to want to do is paint it on. Now when you do this, you want a really streaky texture. The reason being is because metal is not perfect. It's actually really streaky if you look at it, and it just adds this sense of realism to your foam prop that makes it actually look like steel or any metal for that matter. Once you've let that sit for a few hours, you're going to take your base coat, anything metallic. I'm using flat soft iron because that's what I have for my Saboteur build. And you're just going to spray paint it. Now, I'm going to make sure to shake it up well and just give it a nice coat. I'm doing this in my garage because I'm an idiot and I clearly want to die of paint fumes, which actually kill brain cells. Now, this is the most important part, the dry brushing. Now, you can see that streaky texture actually worked out really well here. And if you just paint it on properly, it'll work. Now, you're going to take your silver paint and your 1/2 inch brush. You're going to want to shake that up good and just spray the paint on the plate into a nice puddle there. Put the cap back on like an idiot, like it matters anyway. You're still gonna die of the paint fumes. It doesn't matter. Then you're gonna take the paintbrush. You're gonna dip it in your paint, and then you're gonna rub half of it off on the plate, or really any amount. You're gonna want to do this a few times just to be sure. Then you're going to get your piece and you're literally just going to scrub the paint on. Go crazy with this, do as heavy or as light as you want. Depending on how much paint is still left on the brush, you'll have different effects. I had a little bit too much paint still on my brush, which is why it's built up in certain areas. But you can see I'm just doing a few touch-ups, making a nice piece, and there you go. Now your foam prop looks like metal. You're welcome.
So, yeah, that's how you turn a plain-looking piece of foam into something that kind of looks like metal. So there's the difference there. Looks pretty good. So this is just a little demonstration piece. You can see the nice streaky texture from the Mod Podge and see how that does actually look kind of like metal. Which definitely helps. So, tell me what you think of the tutorial in the comments, and tell me, and just suggest other tutorials you want me to do, because I like doing tutorials. I just don't do them as much. I just don't do them because I'm as busy with Saboteur over here. So yeah, tell me in the comments if you like this video, and tell me what other tutorials I should do. With that being said, that'll wrap it up for this video. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, share this with your friends, add this to your favorites, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys. It's supposed to be more epic.